you can still find a lot of bagel shops, bagel Jewish shops.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to a new vlog. So today we have come to the heart of East London and one of the most iconic place, which is called Brick Lane, and it is also known as the Bangla town. Now this vibrant street is a melting pot of cultures, history, architecture and also very good food. Brick Lane has a history as rich and as layered as its famous curries. I think Abhishek will be able to shine some light on the history and the story behind this place.
Hello everyone, Brook Lane. It has got quite an interesting story and history. As the name says, Brick Lane. So this place got its name from the brick and tile factory that used to be in existence long back here. The first community that came to this place were the French, and they built a lot of textile and silk industry, and they were followed by the Jewish community. You can still find a lot of bagel shops, bagel Jewish shops in the community here. And then after the World War II, there are a lot of Bangladeshi immigrants that came to this place. Bangladeshi and a lot of Bangladeshi and Indian curry houses were open in this area. And it's also called, Brick Lane is also called the curry capital of London or UK. So yeah, that's quite a fact.
It's extremely cold today. I think it's like what, -1 or -2 degrees. This place is also known as a creative hub because of its beautiful graffitis all around the lanes and different streets. Now take a look at these street signs. The Bengali script sits right next to the English names, paying homage to the Bangladeshi community that has shaped this area over decades. Brick Lane isn't just a street, it's a celebration of diversity and heritage. Whether it's the curry houses or cultural festivals, the Bangladeshi culture is alive and thriving here. Okay, let's talk vintage. Brick Lane is basically a paradise for anyone who loves fashion with a story. These vintage shops aren't just shops, they're treasure troves. You'll find everything from retro leather jackets to classic Levi's denim and even one-of-a-kind pieces like 80s Burberry trench coats. And yes, you might even stumble upon a Red Bull racing jacket from way back in the day. So why is vintage such a big deal here? For starters, Londoners love individuality. In a world full of fast fashion, people here want clothes that stand out, that have a personality of their own. And the best part? Vintage pieces are often better made. There's a reason they have survived decades. Plus, they're sustainable. You are giving clothes a second or third life, and that's something people really appreciate these days. Fun fact, Brick Lane's vintage scene has been thriving since the 1990s. But it's not just about clothes. Many shops here carry rare vinyl records, antique jewelry and quirky accessories. So even if fashion isn't your thing, you're bound to find something that catches your eye. It's like a little adventure every time you step into a shop. Oh, and pro tip, come here on a Sunday when the markets are in full swing. You'll see pop-up vintage stalls lining the street, making the whole place feel like a giant outdoor closet. Absolute heaven for vintage lovers. Brick Lane isn't just about shopping, it's a creative heaven. Everywhere you look, there's something quirky and unexpected. For instance, this place, Ronzo Brick Shop. They create the most unique brick sculptures and art pieces. From custom designs to playful sculptures, it's a little piece of artistry you can take home. And then there are these markets, like the Tea Rooms Market. It is like stepping into a treasure chest. Inside, you'll find handcrafted jewelry, vintage home decor, art prints, and even quirky merchandise you won't find anywhere else. It's perfect for gift shopping or just treating yourself. Another gem is the backyard market. The space is all about independent creators and small businesses. You'll find stunning handmade accessories, bath and body products, and unique artwork like these ones. The creativity here is off the charts. It's impossible to leave empty handed from here.
Ideas are like really nice. Like how do you have the inspiration of doing things like this?
The first one there was that one. OCD. Place
Oh.
with the children and that fell on the floor.
Oh, that's going
with
to
the
make people crazy because of the D falling down. But that's like really nice.
Yeah, and then just expanded on that. And
Amazing.
everyone seems to love it. The old Scrabble is such a synonymous game in Britain that I think tourists love it.
Yeah. Amazing.
Thank you.
Someone got something new today. Peaky Blinder. You're looking like those character from Peaky Blinder.
One place you absolutely can't miss is Rough Trade. This iconic record shop has been around since 1976, and in its 40 plus years, it's become so much more than just a place to buy records. It's a lifestyle statement. They've got vinyl from every genre you can think of, plus books and even a stage area for live performances. It's like a cultural hub for music lovers. And here's a tip. Brick Lane is full of hidden vinyl treasures. Some record shops are tucked away in basements beneath the streets. So if you're a vinyl enthusiast, don't stop at Rough Trade. Venture underground and explore these lesser known gems. Who knows, you might just find that rare album you have been dreaming of.
Can you see this beautiful painting? I just don't know how someone actually painted this. This is unbelievable. Look at this. Beautiful. Isn't graffiti? It's a graffiti art. I really don't know how someone climbed there and like look at the precision of this painting. Unbelievable. This is stunning.
Alright foodies, let's get to the good stuff. Food. Brick Lane is an absolute paradise for your taste buds. From traditional Jewish bagels to spicy Bangladeshi curries, there's something for everyone here.
We have now come to one of the most famous bagel shops here. Apparently this stays open like 24/7.
This place is a legendary and has been serving fresh bagels 24/7 for decades. Yes, you heard that right. Open all day, every day. We queued up because there's always a queue and ordered the classics, a cream cheese and salmon bagel for me and a roast chicken bagel for Abhishek. Taste test time. Mine was a solid 8.5 out of 10. The filling was generous and the flavors were spot on. But the bread was a little dry. Abhishek agreed, giving it the same score. Next, we couldn't resist a stop at Dark Sugars. This place is a chocolate lover's dream. Just walking in, you are hit with the rich aroma of chocolate. They have got everything from chocolate truffles to slabs of artisanal chocolate. We ordered their famous hot chocolate, hazelnut for Abhishek and salted caramel for me. They top it with heaps of chocolate shavings, and trust me, it's heaven in a cup.
Salted caramel
Yep.
and the hazelnut.
Yes.
Do you want mixed chocolate or specific?
Mix. I think mix will be fine.
That's hazelnut, right? Interesting.
And the salted caramel.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Thank you. It all got melted in like milliseconds. That's the place.
Amazing.
Amazing.
Brick Lane's curry houses are legendary and for good reason. Back in the 1970s and 80s, Bangladeshi immigrants transformed this street into the curry capital of London, with over 60 restaurants at its peak. These spots became famous for their bold flavors and warm hospitality. Today, the number has dwindled to around 23, but the charm is still alive. Many of these family-run restaurants have been here for decades, serving classic dishes like chicken tikka masala and lamb biryani. Whether you are a spice lover or just curious to try authentic Bangladeshi flavors, this is the place to be. Once a major brewery in London, Truman Brewery is now being transformed into a hub of events, shops, and an amazing food court called the Upmarket Food Hall. This place is a food lover's paradise with cuisines from all over the world. We decided on getting an Indo-Chinese box, a mix of spicy chicken, sweet chili chicken, crispy chicken, and chow mein. It brought back memories of the Indo-Chinese street food we used to eat back in India. Absolutely delish. This is a very famous sweet shop called Rajmahal Sweets, who serves Indian snacks like samosas, bhajis, and also these Indian sweets that you can see. They were really delicious, and we packed like a box of sweets from this shop. And while you're here, please don't forget to check out Taj Stores, an iconic grocery store that's been serving the community since 1936. It's so famous, even Bollywood stars like Shah Rukh Khan, Ravina Tandon, Akshay Kumar have stopped by. You can see all of them in these pictures. This is the Brick Lane Jame Masjid. This building is a symbol of Brick Lane's ever-changing history. It started as a chapel for French, then became a synagogue for the Jewish, and is now a mosque serving the Bangladeshi Muslim population. It's incredible to think about how one building has adapted to serve so many communities over the years. Before we wrap up, let's talk about what makes Brick Lane so unique. To me, it's a tale of two cities. On one side, you have got the artsy, shabby, chic vibe, vintage stores, indie markets, and coffee shops that scream creativity. It's raw, vibrant, and so distinctly London. On the other side is Bangla Town, the heart and soul of Brick Lane. The curry houses, sweet shops, and grocery stores tell the story of the Bangladeshi community that shaped this area. At its peak, there were over 60 curry houses here. Today, only about 23 remain. Times are changing, but the spirit of this place hasn't faded. It's a testament to resilience, history, and identity. What makes Brick Lane special is how it blends these worlds, the old and the new, the historic and the creative. It's a place where stories come alive, whether through food, fashion, or the people you meet along the way. So that's it for today. Let me know in the comments which part of Brick Lane you would love to explore. And if you have been here, I'd love to hear your favorite spots. Thanks for joining me on this adventure. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.